5 dads versus 1 fake dad. How does this even work? I hope he's the dad. Whose f***ing kid is that? Whose kid is that, dude? Hand all in his shirt.
I'm a dad.
You said, ooh, he's hot? Oh my God, dude. What do you mean he's hot? What's hot about this? Bro got chest acne and body hair and a receding hairline.
I'm a dad.
I am a dad.
I'm a dad.
I'm a dad.
I'm a dad.
I'm a dad.
Who's the fake dad? I swear it's him. He looks too awkward to be a dad, bro. He looks too awkward to be a dad. Like he not nothing in no coochie. I don't know.
First thing I want to do is look at the bags under everybody's eyes. Okay, all right, that's pretty good. Maybe we're just all tired.
Are these everybody's only kids, or do people have more?
Only.
We have more kids.
I have a lot. So this is one of 6.
This is
I have
my only
6
dad.
total.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're oldest?
No, he's the second oldest.
Second oldest. How old did you say you were again?
I'm 33.
33.
The 2 older are from my husband's first marriage.
Okay.
So we have also a 14-year-old.
Okay.
For me, I was like 6 kids. That's a lot to be a step parent. So I think that was one of the things that I wasn't too sure about. You know, someone wanting to be a stepdad for 6 kids.
Stepdad. That's
fun.
nice, man. Yeah.
He's not the stepdad, he's the dad that stepped up.
Truly. I've got one other. I've got a son. He was just born. He's a month old. Dante, and then her.
I have 2. This is my oldest, and then my daughter. She's 7 years old. So those are the only 2 that I have right now. I do want at least 3 more.
The way he's talking about his kid is weird.
You know, I want to have 5.
Just keep going.
We're all gonna have families here. Yeah, let's go for it.
I'm a single dad, so I have to find how to have them.
I got one more. Same thing. He's 7, and he's the last one. 2 is enough.
3 months in, I feel like I'm done too.
I want a football team, basically.
I felt that,
Because,
bro.
like, what's the most shocking thing, or maybe most difficult thing about fatherhood? Because that's something that we can all relate to.
I think for me is I didn't feel like a dad. It was more like a school project. Like, oh, I just gotta make sure it's all right. He survives the day.
First, I thought it was him because like he was kind of tossing the kid around. I was like, oh Jesus, it's gotta be like an uncle type figure.
The part that's probably comes the hardest is the growing up part. It seems kind of cheesy, but really, like, every day she does something new. There was one weekend that we had a nice little weekend.
Dad, bro, I will, bro, what?
And me and my wife, and she was with my parents. And she came back that weekend knowing a few more words, and I was upset that I missed that. Like, just those little moments that you miss. And like, I don't ever want you to take her again. You can't. No. I don't want her learning anything else at your house. It's okay. What's wrong?
I think the hardest thing for me was learning how not fragile like kids are, because like
that's so
you always hear about like
That's definitely his kid. Look at
all
that
the
bitch.
fun stuff that you get to do with kids and play
That motherfucker is a copy and paste for the face. Holy shit.
with them and stuff, but nobody ever talks
Her
about.
mom's genes didn't even try. What the fuck? Dude, I would be in there talking about some, man, the worst experience for me, man. You know what I mean? The hardest thing for me was watching my kid get born, because, oh my God, I never seen a coochie the same. Like, bro, I'll traumatize everybody in that room. Fuck that.
How when you hurt them, how it's gonna affect you. Like the first time you drop them, you're playing a little too rough, but
Drop 'em.
You're tough, right? Yeah. Right?
I'm always so concerned about this little girl. I'm like, dude, like everybody, I'm always making sure they're washing their hands, like making sure they're like, oh, you didn't pet any dogs, did you? Oh, I can't.
I was having second thoughts on Elijah too, only because he was younger than him.
Yeah, I have a feeling that Elijah's also suspicious. I think I'm gonna have to piggyback off that too, like the not just emotional toll, but like the physical toll. Like,
It doesn't make sense, bro. He does not look like a dad.
you're not just physically there for your child, like you're emotionally there for them all the time. They become a mini, like, this is my mini me, essentially, right? Like everything, my values and everything becomes him, right?
It looked like they were like uncle, nephew.
Yeah.
Because they were like playing around a lot and
Oh, also, that Nathan and Aiden were wearing matching necklaces. Everything is both harder and easier than I expected it to be. So it's like a lot of like the mechanics of like, I have 3 under 3. So like putting them into the car is like so difficult. But then everyone's like, oh, how are you like doing bedtimes and stuff?
Man, why homegirl standing like that? Fuck, it look like you, yo, I don't trust that family at all. That's probably how he's standing when he be yelling at the kids. Why the f is there dishes? Go clean the motherfucking, go down the trash, bitch.
He was just carrying the baby, kind of like sitting down instead of just putting it to the side.
I voted for Nathan because I just didn't get that dad energy from him, from somebody who would have had their kids so young and gone through all the things that dads do go through for the first time.
Surprised because I thought it was gonna be Elijah, but they all voted for us because Austin's son voted for us.
For those of you who were at the birth of your child, or for those of you who were there for part of the pregnancy, what was that experience like for you?
For her, because first kid, you take all those classes and things. We did like hypnosis classes to help mom get through it, and then when the day happened, none of it happened the way that we trained for it. It didn't happen that way, and I was getting yelled at, and she was screaming. I was just trying to be nice and quiet and just whatever you need, and she was like, "I need you to go away." I'm like, okay.
Anybody faint?
No fainting.
I got close. I didn't realize it till they were focused on her. I'm so focused on her, and every doctor in the room is looking at me, and I'm like, hey, like game time. And they're like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah. And then I sat down and realized, like, oh no, I'm not.
You have to play it off for her.
Yeah, because if I'm going, like, it's her time to shine. Yeah. I got to sit back and.
I don't trust him at all. They don't look like. I refuse
to be the supportive dad.
So I wasn't there for pregnancies because I was step parent and foster, but I will say when I was in the process of like dating a guy with kids, I Google searched like gay stepdad, like looking for books.
Oh,
Do not do that.
I was frontline. Shout out my girlfriend. She was pushing, and it didn't seem like she was. So all the doctors are like, "Good push, good push," and I was like, "Really?"
That's the thing. Is like everybody always talks about the yelling noise. Like you see it in the movies, but the reality is when they're pushing, it's more like
I was like, "Are you doing anything? Good job, oh baby."
During the pregnancy stage, so I was 19, so I was a sophomore in college, and that was probably the most difficult part because I was in a fraternity too, and they were all going out, and everybody was doing their thing, and I was so left out.
I mean, check
your dad.
Yes, that's my dad. His name is Nathan. I kind of had some beef with Dominic because he was all asking me questions like, "Are you sure he's your dad?" I was like, "Yes, I'm sure he's my dad."
You know your dad's name. That's a good
he's
start.
27 years old.
His relationship with Aiden seems more of one of two brothers. You just kind of see in the way they interact, the way they look at each other.
Tell him, why do we even come here? You don't even know why fully.
Yeah, you need to pay taxes and stuff.
What's your earliest memory of your dad? Earliest thing you remember?
I remember, like him,
they're way too not. I'll be like, don't talk to my f***ing kid. I'll beat your fat ass. Don't ever talk to my f***ing kid again. F*** out of here. I've ruined all these smiles. I've ruined everybody's smile. The vibe's just fucked up. Don't talk to my fucking kid. You want to see me be a dad? Don't talk to my fucking kid. You talk to me, grown ass man. I'll smack that baby out your hands. That's. They'll be like, cut, hey, listen, we gotta get
we laughed, but that would have
episode canceled.
Oh, I'm funny.
Something was off about him. He just wasn't really communicating with his daughter.
Give us your best dad joke.
Oh man, yeah, I'm not funny.
That was pretty funny.
Well, you know when a joke becomes a dad joke, right? When it becomes apparent.
Okay, that was a good one. All right.
How about you? What's your favorite memory? Yeah.
So I was with my mom a lot, that basically the whole entire week. I was able to see my new baby sister, and I finally saw her. I was excited. Let me spend most of the time with you guys.
Think you can find out who's the fake daddy?
Well, subscribe to the channel
Probably
to find
you,
out.
bro.
Now let's get back to the video.
Y'all look like brothers. They got the same hairstyle.
It was like the body language. I saw a kid pat Nathan on the back, and I was like, "Oh, nah, we didn't like that."
Just seemed to me like Aiden answered like that was really his dad. So that made me question my whole thing. And then at the last minute when we go up to vote, I'm like, I don't think it's Nathan anymore. So that's why I wrote down Nikki.
If everyone feels confident that you already caught the mole, you can end the game now. But if the majority has doubt, the game will continue. Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game.
Continue playing?
What? That's it?
That's 2 out of 5. Okay.
Are you serious? I mean, let me think. That baby looks like him. They're both chubby. This baby looks like him. This baby looks like him. I can't see this baby. He been hiding this baby. But if I was a daddy, I wouldn't let my baby see these ugly motherfuckers either. And then this, I could see him being a stepdaddy. But also I could see him being a brother. But they're raising their hand. And if I was the mole, I wouldn't raise my hand. So I think they voted him out last round.
Okay. So we will not continue the game. If the lights turn green, you have voted the mole out and you win. If the lights turn red, the liar's still in the square and you lost. 3,
2, 1. Game!
Let's go.
Let's go.
On the count of 3, if the mole can step forward and reveal himself along with his partner in crime. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we knew it, bro.
It was well done.
Good job, guys.
I messed up.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna let me down from the beginning. I was trying so hard, but I knew like a
was my fault, the whole thing.
27-year-old, he's just gonna let me down.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We practiced for way longer than I want to admit, so we had a lot of fun.
How are you guys related? Are you related?
Or yeah.
Yeah, we're brothers.
We're brothers. You whispered your hot seat.
You almost got me at taxes, though.
I had my intuition from the beginning, and guess dad brain's a thing. Yeah.
Very happy.
No, it was exciting. Held it together good.
I would hope that people see this and just see how many different kinds of
Is that a fucking Barbie hand as an earring? Dude, what the fuck are you wearing? Oh my God, get me out, bro. What the fuck was that?